Oh, hey, how you guys doing, man? It's Joe D. Welcome to another Share Beer Show. This is Saturday, July 8th, 2017. No, 2000. Good God.
Good God.
Man, 2023. Wow, I was going.
Did you almost say 2000 what?
He said 2017.
17.
Wow, okay.
I identify with 2017, okay?
All right. Yeah.
So for
you
me,
you do you. That's isn't that it? You do you.
Yes. Share Beer 708, and we are in 2017. For some of us are in present day, whatever day that is.
708 on 7/8.
Boom!
Bang!
Boom.
Synergy. July 8th, 7/8, show 708.
That's what's up. We are
official statistician. You're going to record that down, Bum? That's good.
Yeah, that's the Matrix.
I don't know how many times that's happened.
The Matrix is real.
Yeah, Bum, you're usually on top of these sort of things, and we, none of us put that together. Mark put it together.
I missed that one
at the 12th hour here, but hey, we know malt liquor wouldn't have put that together. So
we'll take it. Yeah, we'll take it.
708 on 708.
Yeah,
that's amazing. Now, if we were in Europe or in Canada or any other country, that would
we'd have to wait till show 807.
Yeah,
which is how long ago? I mean, and who knows if that's going to work out? Who knows if that
another 100? That's another 2 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could get hit by an asteroid between now and then. So live for today, I say.
Yeah. Today is that's pretty cool. It
could work because that's that 807 would be 2 years from now.
Yeah, 104 weeks.
So it could be August of 2 years from now that we're doing 807.
Yeah,
it could be any of the four, right? Any of the 4 weekend Saturdays in August of 2025.
No, it would have to be August 7th.
Yeah, August 7th. Yeah, if it was the Europe, if it was the Europe version, yeah.
No, but I mean, for the show to line up with the day, whatever day in August would line up with 8/0 whatever. You know what I'm saying?
It would have to be a Saturday. Well, in that case, we just have to hold a show on 8/7. Yeah. I mean, that's the way you fix that. Whether it's a Monday or you just got to do a show. You got to take
I see what you're saying.
PTO time in, take the time off, do what's necessary.
It could be show 8/11, show 8/12, show 8/10.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Get her done. Yeah.
Does anybody like ABBA, or is it just me? Now, wait a minute. We got to get back.
Is he a dancing queen? Is that what I hear?
A previous. Okay, so here's penis. I don't know what relevance that has, but the black guy is late again. Now, here we go. Now, haven't we talked about this already? Haven't we talked about this? I mean, look, hasn't someone said here on this show a few times already that I am the one that identifies as white, and the white guy identifies as black?
Yeah.
Who's the one late here?
I think it's Mark.
Yeah,
you're late again, Mark.
But I have no control because the white guy decides when to start the show. Once again, the black guy being put down by the white guy. Oh, man.
Yeah, being picked again, exactly. Yeah.
A small fucking favor, Mark. Just fucking end it.
Yes, sir.
So, Mark, tell us about that peachy shirt you're wearing.
Oh, Joe, I'm glad you asked. So, I want to ask the opinion of the kids in the back of the room over there. what color does this look like to the MLDC community? Oh, well, if I ask you, what color would you call this? Bum and Joe.
It looks peach colored,
Okay.
like a pinkish orange.
Yeah. Okay.
To me it looks like a little more orangey than peach, but
Yeah.
close.
The boss says it would be officially called coral, maybe not peach.
Okay, coral. All right, I could see that. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So this is the shirt from the Peachtree Road Race that I did on July 4th of this.
And how did you get the shirt?
I got the shirt because I actually had to complete the race. You don't get the shirt unless you finish the race. So
that's your participation.
This is my participation award. Yes.
Participation and completion award.
Yes, that's right. Not only did I participate, but I did actually cross the finish line. Hey, he likes the shirt. Thank you, Vega.
We've got one compliment.
Look at that. Oh, nice shirt.
And that shirt made headlines this week.
Oh, because of the lady? Yeah. That was all on her, especially since that's a good point. She won the race last year, so it's not like she's never run the course before. The finish line is in the same place as it was last year.
Right.
And she was in the lead all last year too. So the only thing I can figure is maybe she was slightly dehydrated and was a little more delirious than normal. That's the only thing I can think. Because it's right there. When she turned off, you saw in the video. It's like there's the finish line right there, and you can see it for at least a quarter mile coming up to that point. So
for those that don't know, before the Cats Like Mark race, in that race, you have what I would assume the men's pros, and then
they do the men's and women's elite. Yeah. So the professional runners, the ones that run for money. Yeah.
The pros, right? And so the men's pros went off with no big headline, but the women, the leader, what was it, Mark? Would you say 300 yards, 100 yards?
Probably 200. Yeah, 1 to 200 yards. I mean, not that far away.
So the leaders in the race, typically blindly, if you will, in an act of blind faith, typically will follow the motorcycle cops to the finish. Well, this time, when they got just 100 yards,
they had a little break in the fence for the motorcycle to pull off, and
he took it right
into the corral.
He blindly followed him, and everybody's like, "No!" And that little second or two that she took cost her a first.
Yeah, because she was about a second ahead of the second and third place.
Yeah.
And then by the time she figured it out, they had gone past her, and they were already sprinting because it was close to the end. So she sprinted, and she closed a little bit, but she still ended up third, and that cost her $7,000, I think. And when she would have got $10,000 for winning, and she ended up getting $3,000 for getting third. So
yeah, so it's so that's why it made headlines. That's Mark is the Lance Armstrong of the
5K. Yeah, that's a nice shirt. Do they make them for men? Yeah, they make them for men that ran a 10K. That's the kind of feedback I was hoping to see.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
It's a fun. If you are a runner and you ever want to do a 10K, the Peachtree is, I would say, one of the better ones to do. Just because it's people all over the place. I mean, it's a huge race, so it's a fun.
Okay, tell us how many of these marathons, mini marathons, 5Ks, 10Ks, whatever kind of marathon, how many do you think you've participated in the course of your life? How many?
Well, if you go 5K, 10K, I've never run a marathon, the 26 miles. 26. I've only run, the longest race I've run is half marathons. But if I add up all the 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons that I've done since, I don't know, high school, a couple hundred probably over the 40 years.
Bum, I think I'm going to speak for you very safely. Between us all here, I think between us all, I think we've all run a combined couple hundred
100, yeah,
marathons.
definitely.
Yeah, between all of us, with Mark running pretty much all of those. Yeah, but between the three of us,
yeah, as a team, yeah. I mean, as the executive committee of Share Beer.
the collective Share Beer show panel has collectively ran a few hundred marathons, so we're very experienced in this.
Yeah.
Collectively, with Mark, having a majority of them if you count all of those.
That's not for me. It's for the team.
Yeah,
I'm a team player.
It's the same as Bum. How many leaves would you say you've collected in your collection of leaves in the binders behind you?
As Charlie Watts said in a vintage interview, thousands.
There you go.
Yeah. See, so collectively, we've we've got a large collection of leaves in our collection here.
Yeah. So Vegas says he ran the Bix 3 times in my younger days. Is that Davenport? I've been to Davenport multiple times. We're probably going to go there again this year, but not in July. But I will put that on my calendar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's probably, is it a hilly? I think it's slightly hilly, Vegas. There's a couple good hills in Davenport. You go up and down from the river. So I'm assuming it's a 7-mile run or a 7K run, probably. But yeah.
Why do they call it the Bix? What's the Bix?
Bix, named after Bix Beiderbecke.
I don't know.
Vega can answer that.
Yeah, probably named for a local or some nickname for something.
Joe D sweated once while flipping past the marathon on YouTube. He won't make that same mistake again. Hey, bro, and I almost sprained an ankle and my thumb clicking past it.
Okay, let's see. Bix 7 2023. It is being run. The 49th running of the Quad City Times Bix 7-mile course. Ooh, July 28th. So I've got 3 weeks. I could get there. Yeah,
you could do that and give us another collective marathon that we ran.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, come on.
I like Davenport, Iowa is pretty cool. I like that.
I have as well been through Davenport many times.
Big manufacturing here. You got Rock Island. I mean, that's the Quad Cities there. You got Moline and Rock Island on Illinois, and then Davenport and Bettendorf.
The big Iowa 80.
Yep. New bridge. They just did a new bridge there.
Oh, did they?
Years ago? Yeah, I was big news there.
What happened there recently? Something happened there where was it that train wreck? What happened
there?
That
was the apartment building that collapsed.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what made
killed a few people, and they're like, oh no, everybody's out. We didn't find anybody. And then they turned out, it was just totally bungled. Beiderbecke. Bix Beiderbecke. Huh. Okay.
His hometown.
Yeah. Yeah, we discussed that on the show one time. Vega brought it up, yeah.
Yeah. I've got a very, very, very close friend who grew up in Davenport as well. I'll ask her if she knows the Vega family. I'll ask her. She says, those are those people that stood down by the river drinking malt liquor all day.
Right, yeah. Doesn't he have a dilapidated Nissan and now a dilapidated Chevy?
Yeah.
You're like, well, I'll be damned, he does.
Yeah.
I'll be damned. Oh, wait. Joe D refuses to acknowledge the troll power of the 2023 GMC AT4.
That's okay. So the truck.
Why would I? And why does that have troll power? Why does it have troll power?
Did the chairman buy one?
Yeah. Where did that comment come from? Did he want to say he bought a new truck? Is that what it is?
I think Moeller purchased that, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, was he dying to get that in? Is that like, he could have just messaged Bum, and we could have put that in the share beer, the malt liquor report, for Christ's sake. You know, what color is it? What specs did you get? It fully loaded? Did you get the what do they call the full? That might actually be the trim package, the AT4, right? That's the
off-road one, I think.
Off-road one, right? That's the like the top of the line off-road package or something. Isn't that their new nomenclature or something for that?
Yeah, I think it is. I'm looking it up. I want to see how much he paid for this thing. A lot.
So Lone Wolf says, "Where was your 4th of July vids, Joe D? You unpatriotic Italian wannabe."
Ooh,
have I made 4th of July videos in the past? Is that's not a thing, is it? Have I has that a
did you do barbecue videos last 4th of July maybe or not? No, I don't think so.
You know what? I did try. You know what? Honestly, I tried to upload a video last weekend. If he's talking about barbecue videos, I tried. And as a matter of fact, it's still attempting to upload. It's weird.
Huh.
Yeah, I tried to upload a video that I had intending to post, and it's still uploading. It didn't take or something. Where can I show that? Can I show it somewhere? No. I don't know how to show it on my phone, but I did attempt to upload a video. I did baby back ribs.
Huh. And you wouldn't be wrong. Okay, I'll be sure to ask her.
Yeah, so I attempted to do that. So what beer did you crack open now, Mark? What are you drinking?
Well, I'm doing another NA beer, but then I'm gonna open up a commemorative Peachtree beer that I got at the race. But I'm doing the Run Wild. That's what I did over the mean streets of Atlanta on Tuesday. I ran wild.
I've been paying more and more attention, and I'm even seeing Athletic at my.
Yeah, you should because they're brewed in California too. So yeah.
I've been seeing even at my local grocery store.
Yeah, but the next one I'm gonna open up after that is this thing, Death Raptor
Peachtree
Finisher. So it's another thing you get when you run a 10K in Atlanta. They give you a special beer. So you get two of them. I drank this one right after Taco Tuesday, which is like 4.5%, or that one went down pretty smooth. And then this is their Killer IPA, 6.9%. So I'm gonna open this up in a little bit.
So that was the Peachtree.
Well, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to take a picture and put it on tap, but yeah, it's the peach. Well, it's Death Raptor is the beer. It's Monday Night Brewing, Death Raptor. But they were the official beer sponsor of the Peachtree Road Race, so they did a special label for it. And they must have gone because they were everybody. There was a member of the Atlanta Track Club that finished the race could get 2 16-ounces. So, and there was probably 15 or 20,000 people that could have done it. So yeah, there was a lot of beer. They moved a lot of beer in a 2-hour period from 8 in the morning till 10, basically.
So what are they going to do with the leftovers? They had no idea how many people were going to finish.
I don't know. Maybe they'll give them.
That's from Monday Night Brewing, right?
Yeah, they'll probably. I don't know. That's good. I mean, maybe it won't be so exclusive if they have extras.
You wouldn't think, well, no, nobody else qualified for these beers. We're just going to throw them away.
Yeah, maybe they'll relabel them. They could relabel them,
call them something else,
or give them to the track club for their events. I mean, that would probably be what they would do. Probably give them to the track club, and then when they have member events, that type of thing. Maybe that way.
Or stamp a void on the label. This person did not finish.
Yeah. But actually, I got to do a beer selfie before I drink that one. But yeah, it's a good beer. And I'm wondering if they have the Peachtree special version in there.
I'm not finding any listing on it. It's Monday Night Brewing though, correct?
Yeah, Monday Night Brewing. Death Raptor is the beer.
I find the Death Raptor, but not that specific Peachtree finisher.
Huh. Okay.
Maybe it's not listed since it wasn't like commercially for sale.
Right.
Yeah, that might be it. Have to see what the check-ins are. Let's see what the photos.
I find
there's a couple photos with the Peachtree. See that photo there?
Okay.
Hey Joe.
Is that something new that's going around Facebook?
Yeah, it's a meme. It's a Death Raptor Peachtree meme. It's a Facebook meme.
That's pretty darn cool, man. When they make a special beer and
Jared, what's one of the founders? He was there when I went through and getting the beer. He was there helping out because they were a little understaffed. One of the co-founders was there pouring handing out beers, so that was kind of cool. So.
Oh yeah, that is kind of cool.
Yeah, but yeah, they've got they do a really good job in Atlanta as far as promoting events and that type of stuff. So it's
I made baby back ribs. Haven't made baby backs in quite some time, so that was kind of cool. I hung them in my drum smoker, 3 hours, foil wrapped them for 2 hours, put them in the pellet smoker, wrapped in foil for 2, and then about 20 minutes with a glaze open with the glaze, and voila. It's kind of at this point in my life, ribs feel very easy. You know what I'm saying? Like they're, no matter what the rib, they all feel kind of easy. Beef ribs are a little longer, but
they're pretty straightforward to cook generally. You got to get you got a wide range of time and temperature. It just depends how fall off the bone you want, basically.
Yeah, and I make my ribs bite off the bone, not fall off the bone. I'm a little snobby that way. I'm getting more and more snobby. You know what I'm saying? I get people suggesting, oh, you should try this rub. Oh, here's this rub, and you should try this one. Here, try this rub. And I'm like, I kind of make my own. Oh, you need to try this place. Unless I'm on vacation or something like that, right? I'm going to try some places I'm out of town. But if I'm here, I'm probably just going to stick to my own. You know what I mean? I'm getting more and more. And now today, between me and the roommate, we meaning I watched her make bread. So between us, we made 4 loaves of baguette, French style baguette. So
those look pretty good. Yeah,
2 of those were made in the smoker, in the pellet smoker, and 2 in the conventional oven. And I have to say that mixed reviews. I prefer the look of the ones that came out of the oven, but the ones that were made in the smoker had a little more body to them. They ended up wider.
Okay, so is your oven was it a convection oven?
No.
Okay.
I don't think it is.
It's probably more even heating though, because you had the elements all covered that whole top of the oven. That makes a difference. Yeah. And
it can get hotter than that. The particular pellet smoker I used can't get as hot as the oven. So put the oven at 450 degrees, and it made just this beautiful looking crust on stuff. If anybody is on, of course you're on the YouTube because you're watching this stupid show. So if you're on the YouTube or you're on my Instagram, there is shorts that will show you the bread. No smoke flavor was entered into the bread. It was all aromatic. Actually, there's a small hint of a very mild smoke on the two loaves that made in the smoker.
Okay.
Otherwise, that's it. That's really
that's yeah, that makes sense.
so. But I will try it again on my gravity fed charcoal smoker. That one definitely gets hotter. That one will go to 700 degrees.
Yeah.
So,
have you tried pizza on that? Have you tried
Yeah.
pizza on that? Okay, I would think that would be really good for pizza.
oh yeah, and the reason why is because that particular model that I got came with that cast iron griddle.
Yep.
So left that cast iron griddle in there, and then just got that just ripping hot. So once that got hot, it just made the perfect crust on the bottom of that pizza pie.
Yeah, that's a secret. Super hot, flaming hot cast iron. Basically, put that on. Yeah, it just doesn't stick. It just gets that quick char on the bottom and then cooks through it.
Hey, can I ask real quick, how were your areas for 4th of July as far as fireworks and all that? Leading up, a week or even 2 weeks prior to 4th of July, man, you're generally hearing fireworks going off, especially a couple days before. Oh my God, my neighborhood's usually like nonstop. But this year, I mean, it was hardly anything. Hardly anything.
Well,
Even
when I leave for there was a lot of locals setting them off, and I leave for work at 10 p.m. So they're still going on when I'm leaving the area.
Yeah, usually in the streets and all that sort of thing, right?
Yeah. And then, of course, you have the houses are real close around here, too. And obviously, just like anywhere, there's a lot of dogs. I feel bad. Of course, there's these assholes that insist on setting off M80s and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Small, nothing wrong with some stuff up into the sky. But then when they start doing like the shells and stuff, that's not cool.
Yeah. Especially that late at night. Yeah. Now we were not too bad here. Maybe it's because the holiday was on a Tuesday. We had some stuff, last Saturday and Sunday. The local fireworks. Atlanta was on Sunday, and our local was on Monday. And just on our street, we got neighbors across the street, younger, I don't know, probably early 30s or whatever. They always do something every year, but they, the cutoff time is midnight, and they were done well before. I mean, they do a good, do the fireworks and then cut it off, So it's not you really can't get too upset about that. So.
Yeah, my neighbors directly next to me had all the big fireworks. You know what I'm saying? And then, I don't get too upset about 4th of July.
Yeah.
But generally leading up to 4th of July, man, I mean, a couple weeks out, people are just lighting them off. This year, not a lot of gunfire either. That usually makes me even twice as nervous when I hear gunfire. But I didn't hear any gunfire. None. I didn't hear any gunfire this year. And leading up to probably July 3rd, there was a little fireworks. But 4th of July, other than if my neighbor directly next to me wouldn't have been lighting off those big illegal fireworks, I wouldn't have heard anything hardly. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of weird. It was like, wow. I didn't know.
Because it was on a Tuesday. People had to get up and go to work on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
But even traffic, I don't know how much you guys got out this week. Traffic was really light this week.
I noticed that.
Did you too, Club? You noticed it?
What's that, Joe?
You noticed that as well?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think a lot of people take the week off. That way, they only lose 3 or 4 days because they typically will get July 4th. And
yes, fireworks. We just had a holiday here in America. We just had a holiday celebrating America. Forgive us if we talk about it a little bit. Remember this country, America that we live in. Dear God. Oh, I like this one. Never heard those before.
Not until this 4th of July. We hadn't heard it this 4th of July yet.
Yeah, I have no recollection of Bum, what does Billy D think about fireworks? What's his position on all that
stuff? Billy D enjoys all positions.
Yeah, all right.
Billy D likes those snakes those black snakes that just like expand and
right, yeah.
It reminds him of the good times. Just keep expanding.
That's right. And the big ones that go up and explode as a reference. There we are. But now we got the light. There. Now it's and the hat. Yes, we have the hat now. We have to remember. I guess we could give like one of those screens. Yeah, give a screen. Yeah, give one of those.
Well, I got to say, I'm really not looking forward to this tonight. My stomach's barely up for regular beer, let alone this. This could be we could have a catastrophe on our hands tonight.
Boy.
But we shall see. Now, you guys remember in past weeks, I had this camo silver ice.
Yes, sir.
24.
Mm-hmm.
And then I followed that up with camo black extra.
Yeah.
As you recall.
Yep.
Now, I'm sure when you guys have consumed your camo, you have said to yourself, why can't they make a camo that I can enjoy, which is the best of both of those worlds?
Yes. Why can't they make a camo?
Yeah.
That is the
you
best.
You guys have asked that.
Yes.
I've laid awake at nights wondering myself, why?
Well, your questions have been answered.
Okay.
Your prayers have been answered. We've taken the camo, best of camo silver ice and the camo black extra. Camo black ice.
Oh my God.
That's got to be so good.
Straight from the dangerous streets of Joliet, Illinois.
Right? Yes, those rough streets, man.
Yeah. So Vega, is this the one that you said is worse than the black extra or better than the black extra? This is 10.5%.
Oh,
as
wow.
opposed to that one, which is like 12.
Wow.
So
don't let
5X. It's a 5X beer.
Yeah, don't let it warm up on you. Here you go, man.
Oh, who brews that? I wonder.
Contract, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another believe it or not, yeah, it's City Brewing. But of course it says brewed by 5 Star Brewing, La Crosse, Wisconsin, and Latrobe, PA. Which and so we know it's City Brewing, but the wild thing is that some of this is brewed in Latrobe, an hour from me, and this is not available for sale anywhere near me. None of the camo products.
That came from the glass line tanks.
Yeah.
Latrobe, Pennsylvania.
This is brewed with spring water.
Laurel Mountain spring water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's delicious and refreshing. All right. Oof.
And another thing that bummer Fred, whatever your freaking name is, bum.
Okay, we're gonna start by calling an audible here, Joe.
Oh wow, an audible already.
On last second edition, we weren't going to play this, but this should satisfy your curiosity.
Oh yeah.
Mad Moeller is back from Mexico. I'm not sure for how long, and apparently back to consuming malt liquor, which he had not done for a while.
Yeah.
So click on the link here and play the whole thing.
Okay. Let me finish this little part here. Whoops. Oh, well, it looks like I'm already getting an answer to all questions right now. Oh, whoops.
Yeah, we're not seeing it, Joe.
Have to share the screen first. There we go. So that what he was putting in the comments was a teaser. A teaser.
Turbo diesel.
Turbo diesel.
Your, there on the front.
By the way, they just said the average car payment these days is $733 a month.
Yeah.
$733 a month, and the average price of a vehicle now is $48,000.
I bet that is twice the average right there.
Oh, that's in the 70s. I'll call it at 72, 73.
Yeah.
I was going to say
it's a nice vehicle, though.
People's insistence on buying vehicles like that are the reason that average is so high.
Yeah.
Do you think he's compensating for something bummed? Is that your official report?
Nah, he's got the money.
He's got the Power Stroke engine.
Now, is that an extra cab long bed, or is that a crew cab long bed? What do we know about this?
Those are not questions I can answer. So there you go.
It's probably a 3/4 ton. What is it? Is it a S15 or whatever? Sierra? Is that, what do they call it now? So Sierra 15? Is that the 3/4 ton?
Not a clue.
Yeah, that would.
Moeller would have to answer that.
Yeah,
because I have a Chevy Silverado 3/4 ton. Extra cab long bed. Hello, but it's much older.
So according to Vega, 58,375.
I have no idea what that means. 58,375.
58,375.
You know what? That actually seems like a good price.
And Mueller says not close. So somewhere between 58 and 98. How about that?
I would call that 58,000 would be the over under, and I'm saying over.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's a good starting point, and I'm calling over on that 58,000. That's got to be 73. I bet you it's 73 grand for that truck. Without even
knowing. Know why he's back to drinking malt liquor.
Well, that's why he's
money on the truck.
Yeah. Exactly. Good Lord. Good Lord. So we have another link.
Yeah. This is what we were going to lead off with. This is somebody that we've never played on here before, but I figure this would be a good chance to show him. This is Big Sid, longtime BDU member. Big Sid is the one.
Really?
Yeah, we've mentioned Big Sid in the past. Big Sid's the one that 3 years ago told everybody that he talked to the people at Molson Coors or Miller Coors, and they said that Old English was going to be returning in glass, and then it didn't, and everybody cussed out Big Sid, saying he's a liar, blah, blah, blah. Well, turns out Big Sid was correct. It took a couple years for it to happen, but it did return in glass on the West Coast. So Big Sid was correct. Vega has called numerous times for people to apologize to Big Sid, and to the best of my knowledge, nobody has. Chairman especially was cussing out.
Rude.
Chairman was cussing out Big Sid more than anybody, I think, for deception. So we're going to play Big Sid on here. Big Sid is going to chug one also. Now, we're going to wait till we get to the end of this. I don't know if this can be considered controversial or not, as far as did he finish this in one pool. This is a 40-ounce Bud Light, and you can start 1 minute into the video, Joe. That's when he starts drinking it.
Now, in all fairness, we did not keep track of Moeller's chug that he did on his. I seen him doing it, but I was so busy keeping track of the truck.
Yeah.
So in all fairness to him, he chugged one as well, right, Bum? That was also
I believe that was a legitimate chug. If that one wasn't, I think that was a vintage Colt 45. If that one wasn't, he did in a later video chug the Schlitz Bull Ice that I gave him.
Okay.
And that one was totally legit. And it definitely affected him because at the end of the video, he called it blue ice.
Ooh.
Okay. Here we go. 1 minute in. Wait a minute. Is he playing slow R&B?
It's like slow, yeah. Slow jazz. Slow burn.
I did not see that coming.
He's just chilling out on the 4th of July.
And it looks like he has a offset smoker going back there.
Mm-hmm.
What part of the country is he in there, bro?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Definitely has an accent, though. I'm assuming down south somewhere.
Oh, that's my neighbor. No, just kidding. That guy looks familiar.
Yeah, through those trees is my house. I'll be there.
Hi, boss. I can see our house in this guy's video. No.
Yeah.
She gave me a weird look. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, deservedly so. Right?
Yeah.
And by the way,
hey, this video is fire.
Oh, I see what you did there. Very well done. Very done. Yeah. And a round of applause to the boss for breaking records at the Peachtree as well.
Okay, here we go. Big finish.
Oh, whoa!
Oh.
What the hell? Ooh, no charge. Wow.
Yeah.
He hurt himself twice on that, Mark. I think he sprained vocal cords on that deal.
Yeah. Yeah. See the doc.
Oh, ouch. Now, wow, he inspired me. Now when you're playing, okay, we got to set the mood for this. So when you're playing slow R&B, should you be choking on anything brown that you put in your mouth? Should you be choking on anything brown in your mouth when you're playing slow R&B and you got the fire lit?
Well, that's all part of it.
Maybe that's why he choked on something brown in his mouth, right? Yeah, he got a little too inspired. Is that what you're saying,
Yeah.
Bub? There was a little bit. He had Billy D on his mind. That's what happened, right? Now we got to bring somebody in here that knows a little something about this stuff. Coach, what do you think about this cat? Playing the slow R&B.
I think I missed something, but in the words of Joe D, oh yeah,
exactly. Yeah, this we had one of these malt liquor guys doing a chug here, and then he chokes on it while playing slow R&B. See, watch. We gotta go back to the one. Look at that. Oh. and then what? Ouch!
Yeah.
one pull, folks.
One pull.
foam almost got me at the end, but that's it. One pull.
Yeah. So is that controversial or not? Is that a total one pull? That little stuff that sprayed out of there at the end, I think that was just foam.
I'll give him a pass on that one. I'll give him a pass. I'm not going to call foul. On that.
All right. So, coach, your timing is impeccable here.
Oh,
we got something for you, Coach. This is Jay Vega.
Naturally.
Yeah. Now the chairman was upset about how much Jay Vega we featured the last couple of weeks. He's going to be a little happier this time around because the proportion of Jay Vega videos versus the chairman is the reverse this week. This is our only thing from Vega, and in this video, Joe, you can go to 745.
Okay, 745. Here we go.
And this is in relation to Coach leaving a few comments on Vega's video this week.
745. Here we go.
Shout out to Coach for showing up in the comments. It appears as though he appreciates one of my $900 Versace shirts. That's Coach ain't all bad.
By the way, Coach, did you happen to hear the comment that Tom the Enlightenment that he had about his pineapple shirt?
I did not.
Do you realize what would you interpret the meaning of an upside down pineapple?
It's a dessert. It's a cake, right?
Yeah, I thought. So. Yeah, I find it perfectly delicious.
Yeah, it's like one of those things that people regift at Christmas time, like those fruit cake things. It's like kind of like that.
It could be a regifting, sure.
Yeah,
or the gift that keeps on giving,
and it keeps on giving.
Keeps coming back for more.
Yeah.
What makes you say, what would you say now after hearing our comments about
3 letters? STD.
Now, Tom, also AKA Teen Wolf, enlightened us that an upside down pineapple in particular circles, AKA also known as swinger circles, is a sign for let's get it on. Oh yeah. It's a sign for oh yeah. You see an upside down pineapple and it's getting busy time in the swinging circles.
Yeah, that must be some new lingo. I did not know that. I thought it was like a dessert that nobody liked.
It's a dessert, all right. Yeah. I had no idea. Tom enlightened us. So while talking about it, I Googled it. And right by me, and we all saw it here live. Fresh from Google. Yeah, no foam in there either, right?
Nah, it's just light beer.
And we all saw it right from the Google that's the meaning of an upside down pineapple. So I immediately yelled out to the roommate, we got to get some upside down pineapples in this beer. we got to put some outside or something. We got to get some activity going. I'm all about I'm going to hang a flag out there, upside down pineapple flag. Open for business.
There you go.
A neon upside down pineapple sign, open for business, right?
Smoking, swinging Joe's barbecue upside down house. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to get me upside down pineapple tattoo right here. Anyway, back to the video. Here we go.
Apparently, he does have some sort of taste.
Let me back it up so we get a full reference.
Guess Coach ain't all bad. Apparently, he does have some sort of taste. Unlike you, Joe D.
Oh,
You have no taste.
okay. That's perfect. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
No taste at all.
Thank you.
Used to be.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's it for Vega for that video, and that's it for Vega for this week. Believe it or not,
Man, he's got to know. He's got to pull up better than that, dog. You got to pull up better than that. You got to have better hate than that. That's it.
That's it. I left one little comment on his video.
Yeah, he said nice shirt.
No, I think I said that shirt's on point.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, you're right, Bum. And then he gave me a heart emoji.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
Okay, and from here we're going to Loot Bag Jerry, aka that Cody Jinx hat guy, aka that Colby Jack hat guy. So go to 3 minutes 50 seconds, and this is another quickie.
No, well, that's what she said, right?
Shoutouts to everybody in that fucking stupid show that people watch on a Saturday night because they're losers and they don't have anywhere to go.
He watches it too. He participates on the show. What the hell is he talking about?
Yeah, shout out to the guy that's talking shit about us that he doesn't want to talk about, but he's talking about us.
Yeah, and himself.
Keep playing.
I got to go back. By the way, Coach, can you see any of the dilapidated garage in here? Do we have any comments on all the? Do you really think he uses all
those Canadian tools?
Yeah. Do you think he uses all these Canadian tools?
No, I'm more worried about that finger that looks like it belongs to a cadaver.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, me too.
Shoutouts to everybody in that fucking stupid show that people watch on a Saturday night because they're losers and they don't have anywhere to go, including me.
Okay.
That's it.
I'll thumb up him for that. That was yeah. What say you, Mark? At least he included.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, he's being honest, intellectually honest.
Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty.
Another link here.
Yeah, 40-ounce Fear, who I, unless he has joined since the report started, I don't think he has. To the best of my knowledge, has not commented and is not here. So go to 735.
735.
Yeah.
And we have some kind of new style Carhartt shirt. I have not seen either that or that's one that he made up. I don't know. I have not seen one.
He might have regied that label.
Yeah. Yeah, he might have. In my newest Carhartt shirts, I have taken off the Carhartt off the pocket. And I kind of like that look. Just a nice, clean pocket tee.
Will. Yeah. Colt 45. It's Friday. Fuck the Share Beer Show on Saturday. I won't be watching that either.
It's taped. You can watch it anytime you want. At your normal time.
Actually, I got big things popping on Saturday. Tomorrow. Big things popping.
It's
You'll
little.
see.
Come on. It's very little.
Or maybe it won't. I don't know. Or maybe I will pop into the Share Beer Show. Who fucking knows? You never fucking know, folks. Colt 45.
Okay.
Yeah. See? Okay. All right. Yeah, you never know. He might pop in, might or might not, who knows? I don't think he really knows, actually.
No.
I wouldn't give him that kind of credit. I don't think he even has any idea.
All righty. I think we're at about halftime right now, so we're going to give the halftime report. I'm
Yes.
not halfway done with this camo black ice, but I got to say, this tastes pretty shitty. This is going to be a tough one to finish.
Yeah, I am shocked at that report. Yeah, I had
and it's getting warmer by the minute.
Yeah, good luck to you, man, because that doesn't, that's nice.
All righty, now to the chairman. We got a lot of good chairman stuff here this week. And we're going to start out with, the only reason we're going to play this is because we've discussed numerous times the McDonald's Grimace birthday meal.
Yes.
Which, so here is the chairman chiming in on that meal at 9 minutes even.
Okay. No charge. Now, first. Oh, shoot. Man.
You better get it. You better get it.
I know. That darn smoker is burning again. Let me play this real quick. What 7 what?
9 minutes even.
Oh, 9 even. Okay.
Yeah.
9 even. Damn it.
Yeah, you'll never see me buy that Grimace slushy. Fuck out of here. Never fruit the malt. Only the 800 brand.
And I'm afraid that's it, Joe.
Really? That's it?
Yeah. Yeah, these are all short clips. Go do what you got to do.
Yeah, I'll be back in a second, man. I got to
turn down the heat.
Yeah, I got to turn down the heat. Damn it. I'll be back.
And play with your meat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the chairman I shows you how dumb I am. I thought I was consuming a Grimace shake. I didn't realize it was a Grimace slushy.
Yeah.
No, that was a shake.
He said it's a slushy, Coach. It must be a slushy.
Well, his brain is
basically a vanilla shake with purple flavoring added.
So the day you bought yours, Bum, my son had one the day before, and it didn't look too bad. He just said it was just really berry-ish.
Yeah, it was. And I mean, you can't accuse them of skimping on the flavoring. It was good.
Yeah, whipped cream on top. Who doesn't like whipped cream?
Yeah, it was decent. Would I buy it again? Yeah, but I wouldn't, not something so delicious that it's like, oh my God, I can't wait until I go buy another one.
Yeah.
So, but I believe there was another video, and I'm sorry I did not. It's lost to history now because this man makes so damn many videos. I'd never be able to find it at this point. But there was another video where I think he just basically cusses out the Grimace. Fuck you, Grimace.
Well.
Hey, yeah, take it out on a cartoon character. That's fine.
They do come from the same family tree, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's upset because he's waiting for the McRib slushy. That's what he's waiting for.
Yeah.
Hey, he said in another video when he was when he got locked up overnight, he said, I told them cops, he goes, I got all the time in the world. 5 months till McRib season.
So he actually did spend a night in jail for that.
Oh yeah, definitely. But he claims he was not arrested though. He said he was not fingerprinted and was not arrested.
Well, that's a lie, unless it's like some sort of like 24-hour holding drunk tank.
That's probably what it was. Yeah.
I'm assuming he got thrown in the drunk tank.
We're gonna put him in there for his own protection until he sobers up, basically.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
So,
I mean, I wouldn't know. I mean, God forbid, I wouldn't know, but I just lucky guess.
Geez, I hope it didn't affect him going to work the next morning.
Yeah. Mom would get mad at him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he just has to borrow against that stack right there. No big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All those ones. Yeah.
So I'll give a little sneak preview here. All our upcoming clips are the chairman getting a little bit tongue-tied.
Oh, that never happens.
We have a nice little mini series of these coming up. So I thought it would be fun to play them in succession. So, all right, I'm going to keep on working on this camo.
Oh, man.
Coach, you ever see camo black ice?
I haven't, but when you mentioned that it tastes like shit, I'm like, Bum, we're like 10 plus years into this thing, and you still haven't figured that out about malt liquor, huh?
Normally I would be able to drink this, not enjoy it, but my stomach was already a little upset coming into the show. Self-inflicted.
Oh man, yeah. Well, if you're getting some sort of like illness, that stuff will definitely kill it. So that's the positive.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
All I can say, Bum, is glad that you're taking one for the team, because I sure as hell would never.
But I had heard about this black ice existing.
Okay.
I had never, all the places that I find camo at, the camo silver ice and the camo, the regular camo black, I've never seen this for sale. And when I hit that liquor store in Chicago, Joliet, like I said, my jaw dropped because the one I went to had all that crazy cowboy, which I had been wanting to try. And then I went to my second and last place. Time was tight. I wanted to hit more, but I didn't have time. But went to another place, and there was the camo black ice. So,
Bum, let me ask you a question. Do you ever? How much do you chill that? Because if that was me, if I were in your position, I would chill the hell out of that thing until it's just about frozen. Not a slushy, but get that thing as cold as you can. Because to me, when it's the colder, the better.
Well, obviously, I've had it in the fridge for weeks, but when I bring it in here, I throw it into the cooler pack with the ice packs.
There you go.
And that's why I have trouble, like in this weather. Like a couple weeks ago, I had trouble getting open that glass 40 of Old English, the West Coast, because I think just with the humidity in here, working against the being in those frozen ice packs, I think it kind of freezes the cap,
Yeah.
So I had not had any cap trouble in a long time until a couple weeks ago when I drank that 40.
Okay. Yeah. That's probably because the air's more humid now, like you said, and it just freezes.
Yeah. So
now I will always enjoy those little Mickey grenades. Those are, I love those. Those have always been solid with me. I love those little guys, but.
Oh yeah.
Aside from that, I don't really screw with malt liquor.
And it's funny because anytime I mention malt liquor to anybody, first thing that comes out of their mouth, they're like, "Oh, you mean those little Mickey's bottles?" That's the first thing that comes out of their mouth.
Yeah, I'll drink the hell out of those things. I have no problem, but I can't really think of anything else. I mean, Colt 45 is not bad, but it's not good either.
Yeah, Mickey's is drinkable.
Yeah,
and that's why everybody thinks about it.
Right.
I am. Go ahead, Coach. Go ahead, Coach. What were you going to say?
No, you can get Mickey's anywhere. I mean,
it's all over the country. Yeah.
Right.
Although I will say, when I go to Detroit, the place that I stop at that has all those rare ones like the Schlitz Blue Ice and the Camo and some of the other ones, stuff I never see anywhere else, they do not carry Mickey's. Now, I'm not saying that Mickey's is not available in that area, but I just find it funny that store that has all this.
Well, if they specialize in weird stuff, they probably figured, Mickey's is.
Yeah, and they do regular. They don't have Old English either at that store.
Huh.
Yeah, very strange.
I wouldn't mind revisiting St. Ides because it's been so long, but you can't get it in Idaho. Like, they just don't sell that stuff up here. You know,
Yeah.
you have to go to Vegas.
I just mailed a couple of 40s to DLAC in Washington State, and he's the one who I got the glass Mickeys from. And I mailed him a St. Ides and a Bull Ice. And this is one of the mysteries that will always puzzle me when mailing this stuff. He got the box. He said it looked like it got run over by a truck. The Bull Ice was intact. The St. Ides, the bottle was intact, but it only had about 2 inches of liquid in it.
Huh.
And like I said, I wrap it up, the cap with electrical tape. What happens to that liquid? How does that liquid escape that bottle with the bottle being intact and not broken?
Yeah.
That
evaporation
has to go through the cap, but
I mean, if it's like sitting in a Phoenix truck, like, you know, where it's 120 outside and inside the truck it's 140, 145, it could potentially evaporate. But that's, even then, that seems like a slow process to get rid of the
right. And it only took like 4 days, 5 days for it to arrive. It
yeah, that doesn't
that quick.
So maybe the bottle wasn't full to begin with. I don't.
No, it was full.
Huh.
It happened one time with one that I sent to Shady too. Same thing. Bottle not broken, but the liquid missing.
That is bizarre.
Yeah. Yeah. So, man, Joe must be having a hell of a time with his.
Yeah. Hope the house doesn't burn down.
Yeah. Yeah.
There he is.
All right.
Everything okay?
Yeah, you know, the house will catch on fire here if I don't.
You shut it down completely?
So for those that don't know, I have 7 different freaking outdoor cookers in the backyard. So one of my pellet smokers is great. It's my upright smoker. It's great, but I was baking bread in it, right? And part of that was taking it to the extreme of what it'll cook. And it's the second time I've done that. And of course, meathead me, I just forgot that it will make those pellets light fire. They'll just stay smoldering. You know what I'm saying? Stay smoldering. Mm-hmm. And if you're not attentive to it, it'll catch fire. So, and it's a 92-pound hopper. So you have to basically, and I don't know why, man, but you have to drain damn near every last pellet out of that bad boy in order to pretty much put it out. You know what I'm saying? So I had left about that much pellets inside of it, thinking that it was out when I started the show.
Oh, okay.
So she just got home from getting her nails done and all these sort of things. And so she's like, hey, that thing's smoking again, you know? And I'm like, damn it. So I had to go out there and make sure to extinguish it so the house don't light on fire. And we have, you know, we have a whole nother topic for the show.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to see you doing the show from a hotel again.
Again, right? Yeah, for Lord knows how long, maybe 2 years again. Who knows?
Yeah.
But, yeah, thankful to the roommate for alerting me so we could get that extinguished as quickly as possible. If you do barbecue, by the way, if you do, there's probably going to be a lot of grilling and barbecuing and stuff going on. Make sure you do have at least one fire extinguisher that you can get to pretty quickly, just in case you have these sort of emergencies. Keep in mind that your pellet smokers, don't just turn it off and think that it's off. You know, keep an eye on it for at least a couple hours, even after you think it's off, because these sort of things can happen. Depending on the design of the smoker, it doesn't mean that it's necessarily I don't think that it's a bad smoker. Every smoker has its limits. And this particular one, the way that it's designed, I just can't take it to the extreme. It'll go as high as 420 degrees Fahrenheit. I can't take it that high. I can probably only take it maybe as safely as high as 350, but I still wouldn't do that. I would keep it 325.
Yeah, most of the stuff you're doing is 300 and below anyway.
Right. I'm definitely below 300. So at that temperature, it's perfectly fine. But you start taking some of these store-bought smokers, and that's what this one is. It's, you could run into these sort of things. So just be conscious of it. I try to not only have fire extinguishers nearby, I have a hose nearby, but I also have empty buckets, and especially an empty metal one for this sort of thing, just in case something catches fire. I can quickly put ash or whatever in this big, almost a 10-gallon metal trash can, really, and just get that situation extinguished pretty quick, So I have two of these sort of things. I have one that's actually looks like a colander. It's a 5-gallon bucket that has basically a 5-gallon colander inside of it. So I can dump the pallets into that immediately, and then I'll just hang that colander full of the pallets out. So it's getting air from all sides. I feel like that's kind of a necessary thing when you're dealing with charcoal or pallets. Especially pallets, because pallets can smolder without you realizing it. And a few hours later, man, that sucker's lit, Yeah. So anyway, just a little tip, and then you won't light your house on fire, and then you end up singing the song, that fire burning song. Yeah, we don't want to fire, let the motherfucker burn. that whole song.
We didn't start the fire.
There's a whole bunch of fire songs, right? There's a whole bunch of memes you can make, and you don't want to be the star of the meme.
Yeah.
So, don't panic. As long as you're prepared, it's not a panic situation, but there is urgency, as you see. And I'm like, damn it, I gotta go. All right. Thanks for the patience, guys. What are we doing next?
All righty. Before we get back to the chairman, we should mention that we have Falstaff Brewing Company in the chat.
Really?
Yeah. Other Falstaff, as he is also known, the Don Rickles of the MLDC. And just like Don Rickles, Falstaff is basically dead. Hasn't made a video in God knows how long.
Yeah. Well, we'll give him a round of applause. Good to see him, virtually or otherwise. At least he's made a presence in the chat. So
yeah,
that's good. I did want to get back to this video real quick because I needed to comment on the sandwich. That was driving me nuts. I was like,
oh yeah, it's a wedge. It's a wedge, dog. That's a wedge.
Yeah.
Wedge.
I wanted to get back to the wedge, because the last wedge we seen was suspect, right? I mean, was there ever a comment on the condition of that wedge? Bum, was there ever any sort of reporting on that wedge? And
at this point, I cannot remember.
Oh,
but we're starting afresh here. Actually, obviously, it's from a previous video where he starts eating it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The last one was when we had that thing just hanging out of there. The whole.
Yeah, and we were left in suspense. We didn't quite get to finish. What happened to that sandwich? Did it make it all the way through?
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we'll just never know. I was wondering. I was just curious if there was any sort of comment made about knowing that he watches the show and he's such a diligent viewer of the show, right, Mark? Like, there was probably some sort of comment that was made, but we didn't. So anyway, just wanted to, and now that we see this particular sandwich, I wish we could read. It looks like 480 calories, perhaps, per serving. Is that?
It's too small for me to see.
480, 480, 490, something like that. is what it looks like, which ain't too bad. It
Well,
seems.
how many servings? That's got to be 3 or 4 servings there.
Yeah.
That's at least a 2,000 calorie wedge, at least.
I am assuming. Good God, I would think there's 6 servings out of this.
Yeah, yeah. You eat a wedge like that every day. Yeah.
Serving sizes are always real small.
Yeah, I would.
This could be a 10. It could be a 10 serving wedge. You know, that's 5,000. That's 5,000.
That's a party wedge. But Bum, what is a wedge like that in your particular local grocery store? Or
I don't know, because I don't buy Italian wedges, period. And I've never purchased like a wedge, as he calls it, at a convenience store or gas station ever in my life.
Is that a convenience store or is that a grocery store wedge? Can you?
It could be a grocery store.
Yeah. Seems
but
like
I still have never purchased one because I'm not into Italian hoagies.
Well, any other? What if it was a provolone or in?
When I get a hoagie, I just go to a pizza place and get a steak hoagie from there or whatever. Whatever.
Okay, real quick, we just got a new place. I feel like it's a big chain. Perhaps one of you guys have them in your area. Something Howie's or Howie something Howie's. Yeah. Hollering Howie's, or I don't know.
Nah, never. It's not ringing a bell with me.
Not ringing a bell. Okay.
We just got Jersey Mike's here in the last year.
Oh, but dear God, really?
Yeah. They just started showing up here.
Well, maybe it's kind of like Mexico. Like Mexico doesn't really have Taco Bell because hello, they've got it.
Yeah, I think Jersey Mike's is kind of like a South and South. We've had them here for years, but maybe they're a South and Southwest type of chain.
Yeah, my perception is it's kind of like, to me, like Mexico, like Taco Bell going to Mexico. Like nobody's gonna eat that stuff. You know, PA has good hoagies, right? Why would a place like Jersey Mike's? It feels to me like PA would just be like, you know what, get out of here, man. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, that happened with Quiznos, but I guess that happened with Quiznos everywhere, though.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see if they last. Obviously, the only competition around here as far as chains goes is Subway. I don't think there's any other major sub chains around here.
Firehouse Subs. That's another big one. Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, Hungry Howie's. That's what it is.
Hungry Howie.
Never heard of them.
How about Blimpie? You guys got Blimpie up there, Bum?
I don't think we have any Blimpie.
Okay, we had a couple down here and they closed in the last couple of years. So maybe that tells you how good Blimpie's doing. I don't know.
Yeah, Hungry Howie's. That's
pizza. Okay, so they're pizza and sandwiches.
Yeah, that's what made me think about them. Recently had the pizza. The pizza's okay. The sandwiches were okay though. Yeah, this is Hungry Howie's.
So Nemo says they've been there for 20 years, but yeah.
No Blimpie in Pennsylvania.
Okay. Yeah, we had one near us that closed a couple years ago, and that was it. It was the only one I knew around us.
Desserts, oven baked subs, all the stuff. You know what I'm saying? It has that big chain feel. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I had no idea. They can be complete. Oh, here's Michigan. Okay, whatever. Florida Corporation, Main Street, Florida. All over the place. Okay, good enough. Sorry. Carry on.
All righty. Oh, and I got to say, Joe, if there's an upside to your house almost catching on fire, it allowed me time to work on this.
See, that is a positive. There's always
a silver lining.
Someone's trash is another's treasure. It's always the case.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Yes, there's always an upside. It's just up to us to find it. So is that last link there the most current one?
That is the new one that I want you to play. And we have a little, I guess you could call this sub-series of chairman videos that we're going to watch here, Joe. You will thoroughly enjoy these. These are all short and sweet, but you will enjoy them. So, start with the chairman here, and the chairman is enjoying one of his longtime favorite meals, which is hot dogs wrapped in waffles.
Old school Mrs. Buttersworth.
So
is that still current, Mrs. Buttersworth? Are they using that label or a different label these days?
Same label.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one they didn't have to change.
That's what I was getting at. Yeah, did they change the name of
the bottle is in the shape of a woman? I'm surprised people didn't complain about that. But yeah, Mrs. Butterworth did not have to change. But the chairman has recently discovered that if you eat hot dogs wrapped in waffles, they're even better with scissor on them.
Oh, really? He didn't know that?
He didn't know that. So when you have hot dogs wrapped in waffles and you pour scissor on them, you know you're going to have a disaster in your hands.
He didn't know that either.
Yeah, I don't think he knew that. And there's one video where he just gets it all over himself. He doesn't really acknowledge it, but you can tell it's happening. But that's not why we're playing this video. So go to 1 minute 30 seconds.
1:30. Now, the one, if he would just dunk instead of spreading all over a particular item,
he's squeezing it on the hot dog like ketchup.
Yeah, and that's the problem. It always has been the problem, right Mark?
Oh yeah, we've told him multiple times, and he's just
Coach, this guy just doesn't learn, right? He just doesn't learn.
So we do get to see him eating. I figured we'd show some eating action here before we talk.
And is this just something that he's done on his own? Did he put waffles in the toaster and then just warm up some hot dogs in the microwave, and that's how this is? He just kind of folded it over like a taco.
I think he just, basically. Yeah, it's.
Sing a tune. Under God's heaven, the world's gonna find a way. We should.
Yep. Shout out to Mrs. Butterworth's.
Wait,
extra
what?
Yeah. Shout out to Mrs. Butterworth's.
Did what? What happened there?
Yeah. Shout out to Mrs. Butterworth's.
It almost sounds like he says
Butterworth.
Yeah, Mrs. Butterworth.
Yeah. One more time.
Yep. Shout out to Mrs. Butterworth's extra buttery, rich and buttery scissor.
Okay.
Scissor.
Fucking delicious. 10 out of 10. I give it 5 stars and a seal of approval.
So 5 stars and the seal of approval to Mrs. Butterworth. Yeah.
Now, how would that fare to real maple syrup?
Yeah.
From official Canada and everything. How would that? I would assume giving that a 4-star to leave some room for the
real stuff.
Yeah.
But why go through the trouble of harvesting Canadian syrup from that shithole country when you can just go down to your local store and buy Mrs. Butterworth, which is packaged on conveyor belts by hardworking American patrons?
Now, now we don't know where that Mrs. Butterworth came from, do we?
Butterworth, Joe. Butterworth
could come from Canada. That could be packaged and everything in Canada.
Yeah.
I thought the chairman had trouble saying Canadian. Do you remember
Canadian? You got it, Joe.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Canadian asshole.
Yeah. That and why didn't he get isn't there like a buttered or extra butter flavor Mrs. Buttersworth?
Not sure.
I would assume that would be the better of the butter
Oh, well, he said extra buttery. So he must be reading the label.
Oh,
extra artificial butter flavor.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's all right. That's a my bad, dog.
Yeah. So, yeah, it might be made with. I can't believe it's not butter.
Oh, it is. I can read it right there. It does say extra butter. Yep. Yeah. Okay. It does. My bad.
So there you go. Okay. Well, we're just getting started here with the chairman.
He might have should have put a little hot sauce on that sucker too. A little hot sauce would have gave it a little zing.
Yeah.
You know what? He may take your advice. Pour some Melinda's on that hot dog wrapped in a waffle.
Yeah, he's got it right there. Why not experiment a little bit? Live on the little sweet heat.
Yeah.
Little sweet.
And in one of these videos, he said he was enjoying waffles wrapped in hot dogs.
You know what though? I think don't a lot of us kind of I know I do that, right? You kind of like sometimes the fake stuff is just a little better, right? You know, you could get the real maple syrup, but sometimes the fake syrup is kind of
I got no problem with
Yeah, like I mean you do the fake barbecue when you could just have a McRib.
And I say it all the time. All I'm doing is faking. I'm fronting for the next time I can get a real rib sandwich. The king of all rib sandwiches.
You got to fake it for another few months until it's McRib season. Right?
Fake it till you make it. It's all like.
Before we move on, Tommy Carroll says that Mrs. Butterworth now identifies as a man.
So it's now Mr. Butterworth.
Mr. Butterworth.
Or is it
he, him.
Butterworth?
Pronouns, he, him.
Yeah.
Is it they? It might be they.
Yeah, it might be they. So
Okay,
we're gonna move on to the next.
Oh, they're gender fluid, just like the syrup is fluid.
Yeah.
Does it taste like Bud Light syrup or regular syrup?
Oh wow, I see what you did there.
Bud Light could start advertising now, 30% less sales.
That's true. Yeah. Oh my God.
That's great, Mark. I love it.
30% less filling.
Less filling, exactly. So, what a combination!
No, or more filling the way you look at it.
Yeah,
he's got the big ring of shrimp here, and hot dogs, and what looks like waffles that have been both warmed up in the microwave, which is hideous, right? I don't mind the hot dogs in the microwave, but both of them warmed up in the microwave
together. Yeah.
Oh, bum. Another thing. Did he say that he warmed up the Buttersworth in the microwave? So did he?
Oh, I'm sure he did not. I have guaranteed he didn't.
Yeah, that's a guaranteed. Yeah.
Straight from the bottle.
So where are we going?
We are going to 315.
Oh, 315. Okay.
Yep. Pen pal and shadows made for each other. Made for each other.
Whoa.
Oh.
Made Piaget. What was that?
By the way, look on this eagle's face. This eagle says it all. Look at the look. That eagle's like, what the hell? This scream right here. That is that eagle. That eagle's going, what the hell? That was that eagle right there. Like, what the hell? If you guys could have seen what was happening in BTS, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God.
For each other. Made for each other. Oh, I'll get him. I'll get him, guy. Don't worry. I'll get him.
Made for it. I can't even replicate that.
What language is this?
Yep.
Speak American, guy.
Oh, and shadows made for each other. Oh. Made for Archer.
Made for Archer.
Made for Archer.
Shadows made for each other. Made for Archer.
Made for Archer?
No, mach for Archer. It means I need to go in there.
What, Coach? Was he inspired by the Tour de France? What do you think, Mark? Is he speaking French right there? Made the Archer.
I think he's speaking Coach's native language. His coach is able to translate for us.
That's what
was he saying, Coach?
It's Mexico. and it means I don't like Jody in Arabic.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is.
Each other. Oh, I'll get him. I'll get him, guy. Don't worry. I'll get him. I'll get him. Troll knowledge, fucking zero.
Oh, wait, before we get too far.
Oh, I'll get him.
I have to do something else. Here we go.
Yep. Pen pal and shadows made for each other. Made for each other.
That's awesome.
Made for each other made furniture.
Even Google.
And shadows made for each other. Made for each other. Oh, I'll get him. I'll get him, guy. Don't worry. I'll get him. I'll get him.
Joe, we're gonna have to remember to do this on the next Havana video we play.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, every once in a while we got to whip this out. This is another resource that we have in our tool bag.
Yeah.
Troll knowledge, fucking zero. Good God. No wonder they did the worst fucking meet and greet of 2022.
Other than that, pretty accurate.
Google's actually pretty damn good at this stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. So you can jump ahead to 435.
All right, 435.
Where he's insulting fear. And they're ongoing.
Yep. Shout out to Pen Pal, that fucking nerd. I'm right and everybody's fucking wrong. That's Pen Pal's mentality. Fucking nerd. I'm smarter than you. Everybody else, fucking stupid. Pen Pal, the fucking nerd. Fuck you too, bum.
There we go.
Hey, how did that work? You got thrown in there. I don't even know how that worked. And by the way, this darn string is like Pinocchio's nose, isn't it? Like it just keeps growing and growing. Every darn video we see, the thing's a little longer.
Oh, I had not noticed that.
Okay. Look at the contrast in all the Eagles' faces, man.
Yeah.
You know, this one's like, ah, and this one's like, oh man, please help me. And this one's like, oh brother, did you just see that? And even Dr. Dre is like, oh man, if you could see what's happening here. Yeah. Oh my God, I need more chronic to deal with.
So is there any chance that this video was made right after the other one, Bum? You think he just changed his set? I mean, because it looks like this is the same thing, just like a 5 minute.
No, that last video with Mrs. Bubberworth's was like a week prior.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I wonder
actually one we had on standby for last week that we didn't play.
Okay.
What we'll have to do one of these days is go back in time and see how yellow this shirt has gotten. Because this is looking pretty wore out right now at this point. Did that used to be a bright white at some point, and now it's just like, I don't know, like a really, like, you know, when you walk into someone's house that smokes a lot, you know, they're a 2-pack a day person, never opens the windows, and their walls used to be white, now they're yellow. Mm-hmm. That's the color of this shirt.
Yeah, we'll have to do a comparison to when he first got it, which was what, like a year ago?
Yeah, I mean, that sucker's
well,
like.
It seems like he's worn it in probably 90% of the videos he's made since then.
Yeah, and he has another new Hooters shirt on the way. I don't know where he ordered it from, but he ordered it like 2 months ago, and it still hasn't shown up.
Oh, well, let's look it up.
It's called Wish.com.
Tracking. See, he could have paid $420, Joe, and gotten
we extended tracking information for 10 years.
Look at all the various Hooters shirts there are here.
Yeah, this is the Hooters racing jersey.
Oh, right here. Look at this. Right here. Boom. Do you know if he's going to switch colors?
Yeah, I whatever the newest official updated one is, that's
right here on Fanatics. Look at that. You can get the latest Hooters shirt. Now, this would be more fitting, wouldn't it? Because it's not white. It's orange and black.
Yeah, he can spill sauce all over that.
Yeah, and I think, I don't know. What do you think the last shirt was? I think it was a double XL. What say you, Mark?
Oh, yeah, I think double. And is he going to get a triple XL now? Do they go that big?
Oh, they go up to 5XL.
Okay. Yeah, it is a Hooters shirt. So, yeah, they're going to go up high. So I'm thinking triple. I think he's going from a double to a triple.
$37.99 for this Hooters shirt. Yeah. And oh, look at this. I mean, you might as well go all the way here. Look at this. I mean, you know. I don't think he's going to get
these are these knockoff Hooters shirts or these are officially licensed Hooters shirts?
No, this is from Hendrick Motorsports. This is
okay. All right.
This is right from Fanatics. This is an official.
Okay. All right. I just think they would be more expensive, but I don't know.
Well,
you can't get a T-shirt at a concert for less than $40 these days.
This is a youth-sized shirt here.
Okay.
Which we all know that ain't going to happen. But
hey, that fit me. That'd be my size. Youth.
Yes.
We have 2XL, XL, large, medium, small, and frail.
Now, do we have any Hooters shirts that have a turtleneck? That would be the one.
Yeah, for the winter. For the winter races.
Yes. Okay. So here we go. We've actually helped him out. We've done the shopping for him so he doesn't have to do the shopping anymore. Right here. There is the latest and greatest Hooters shirt. And he has 24 hours. If he orders in the next 3 hours, 9 minutes, and 54 seconds, you can get up to 95% off of selected items. So there he goes.
Well, I don't know. This would be a good thing for people to take their picks on, which is going to happen sooner. The chairman's new Hooters jersey will arrive, or the chairman's going to meet up with Havana again. Ever since the end of the year, chairman said, yeah, me and Havana meeting in the springtime, dog. I'm not going to drive up there in the winter in my Camaro. And here it is midsummer, and the meetup with Havana still has not happened.
Yeah.
So which will happen first, the Havana meetup or the Hooters jersey arriving?
That's your shirt, Joe. Go back one.
Yeah, I rub my meat.
It says I rub my meat before I stick it in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He needs that shirt.
It won't pop up again. I don't know why. That's weird.
Yeah, that's not the first time you said that.
All right. There it is.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Don't even tell the roommate you ordered that. Just do it.
Just show up and then just put it on. And when she comes out to check on you when you're barbecuing one day. Hey, there's a new one for Vega. Vega can get that one.
Yeah.
With the pineapples on it.
How about this one?
Yeah.
But they're in the wrong position. They need to be up.
They need to be tipped over.
Yeah.
Again, you said that before too. Yeah.
Yeah. This is pretty. Oh, look at this one. How about that one?
Ooh.
Who's that one?
That light in the box. They make some amazing shirts.
I might get that one. That looks pretty cool.
And I always look at those and I say, all right, they're obviously not going to look as cool when you actually get them. The photos look great.
Yeah. What do you think about that? Now, I did try on some virtual shoes from Amazon. Have you guys ever tried that?
No.
Trying on virtual shoes?
Yeah, that's a Moeller shirt. Moeller should wear that. That's like
that is a Moeller shirt. Look at that thing. Look at this thing. Oh, yeah, he's ready for an Indian wedding right there, man. Indian wedding. Look at that. Look at that. Boom. He's all set right there, man. Right there. Look at that. Look at this thing. Look at that thing. Like you picture like a lot of gold chains hanging down, right?
Vinny, his guy's name is Vinny. Or
Yeah.
Guido.
Oh, here you go. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, he's already got the chains. The chains are built in the photo.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Vinny.
As a matter of fact, it doesn't even have buttons up here. It's like 2 buttons from the bottom, and that's it. I'm
the Frank Zappa song, right?
Yeah, or you don't even button it like this guy. Yeah, I don't know. How many buttons down do you go, Bum? How many buttons down on that?
Well, the rare times that I wear button-down shirts is at work, and 2 buttons down. But there's a T-shirt underneath.
Yeah, I'm a T-shirt underneath guy as well. Yeah, second button T-shirt underneath guy. Yeah. What about you, Mark?
Oh, if I got my gold chains on, yeah, it's 4 buttons down at least.
What say you, Coach? Now you're Arabic, so I know you like to wear like a lot of gold chains. You know, a lot of gold.
Yeah, we like the chest hair to hang out.
Yeah.
You know, the more hair, the better.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you, you perverts.
So Vega is telling us to stop showing those shirts. He's going to end up spending tuition money, presumably for his kids.
Yeah, well, he's copying the
what's more important, the kid's education or the way you look? Come on. Jeez, get your priorities straight, guy.
Yeah, what's he talking his tuition money? The $250 he saved up? Is that?
Yeah.
Collecting cans? What is that?
Yeah,
I mean, hey. It all helps. It all helps. But hey, by the way, these are actually fair prices on these shirts too. I'm seeing $23.99.
Well, that's pretty reasonable. Yeah.
Light in the box. So there you go. Look it up, Vega. 30% off. We're hooking people up right here. We're hooking malt liquor up.
Yep.
There is I'm not sure if it was Light in the Box. I got the link saved somewhere. About 2-3 years ago, a guy I used to work with came in wearing a shirt, and instantly I was like, dude, where did you buy this shirt? I have to get one. Button-down shirt, like those ones we just looked at. Vega would want one of these. I want one of them. Apparently, they're no longer being made. I would say, Joe, don't even bother to look for it. It would take too much time. This shirt, it looks like kind of like a checkerboard pattern as far as like small squares on the shirt. The pattern on the shirt, if you look close up, are these tiny, tiny mug shots of musicians and rock stars.
Oh.
Hendrix, Jerry Lee Lewis, Elvis, etc., etc. 20 different mug shots of musicians in a pattern covering the shirt.
Okay, that's a cool shirt.
And I tried to find it, and it's no longer being made.
So like a musician collage
of mug shots.
Been mugshot.
I was musician mugshot shirt.
Yeah, mugshot checkered shirt.
Yeah, mug shot checkered.
I don't know if checkered would bring you anything. And musician. Maybe add musician to it. I would say subtract checkered and add just musician mugshot shirt.
How do you spell musician? I'm all mixed up.
MUSICIAN.
Yeah.
I'll find it and post the link privately.
What the hell does this bathroom cleaning brush toilet gadget thing have to do with it?
That's what you do when you're in the mugshot.
Yeah, very good, Mark.
Bend over, boy. Pick up that soap.
You know what's funny is you guys are far more familiar with this site than I am. I feel like this is the first time I've seen this.
I've heard of it, but I haven't been on it before. But now I'm going to go back. Yeah.
This is crazy. Here's another Hawaiian food shirt. And you know what? Actually, these shirts are very reasonably priced. Yeah. That's kind of a cool shirt right there. If you're into barbecue, dear God, I wonder how many barbecue shirts they have. This is I have no idea about this shirt. I was just trying to mess around, looking for something for. Whoa! Oh, they actually sell stuff. They're not just a shirt company. Oh, they actually have stuff. Okay, they're like an Amazon or something as well, or huh?
Okay, I found it. I'm going to post the link, Joe.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. I'm posting the link now.
Yeah, let's check this out. Let me see.
And it's available $125.
Oh, really? Wow. Oh, wow. Check that out. That's kind of cool. Oh, I wish it'd go.
If you can like zoom in and enlarge it, but see, it's a nice pattern, but those are all mug shots.
Oh, yeah.
I see David Crosby on there.
Yeah.
So it's basically this is the main one here, and then you've got another. Oh, here we go. Now you've got another. So there's two strips. It looks like from right here to right here, and then from here to here starts another one, and then it just goes down the shirt. So it's like a whole strip.
Yeah, maybe like 12 different ones.
Yeah. That is interesting. Check that out. Yeah, I never seen something like that.
Yeah. Get you one, Vega.
Yeah, the mugshot shirt number 2 apparently.
Number 2. Oh. Yeah, I guess there are enough musician mugshots for numerous different shows.
Yeah.
So there must be a number 1.
Yeah. Maybe the number 1 that I looked at is the one that's no longer available.
Yeah, you could probably have like different editions. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Vegas says it's cool. It ain't 125 cool.
I have not ruled out purchasing one of those.
Oh, really? So you're that? Let's see. Continue shot. Yeah, okay, here we go. So let's see if we can just find the mugshot shirt. Probably just that one, yeah. Oh, what's this? A driving.
Yeah, 250 bucks, 245. Yeah.
Holy.
There's the Elvis mugshot.
Huh.
Army mugshot.
That's interesting. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, interesting. Let me get rid of some of these. I look like Mark over here with all the tabs going.
There you go.
Let me clean some.
Start a fashion company, Joseph D.
Mueller will probably wear it. All right, so what else we got here, Bum?
All right, we are going to finish up with our final chairman link, and we're continuing the theme here with the chairman a little bit tongue-tied. And now, in the last couple videos, we know what he's trying to say because we know what he's trying to say. Mrs. Bubberworth's and Made for Each Other. Right. This one, he gets hung up for a second here, and I think I know the basic intent, but I don't know. It's, I think, impossible to figure out. Well, we'll just play it. I think the chairman might be having like a small stroke in the middle of a sentence here. You can't even tell what the sounds that come out aren't adding up to anything. So go to 1110.
Okay, and that's in the link that's before that last one, right?
That is correct.
Okay. Let's see. So put it there. Go here. 410.
1110, Joe.
Oh, 1110. My bad.
That's the thing with delicious malt liquor.
Get a buzz on. Roll a fucking tape. I don't know what fucking going to happen.
What?
Roll happen. I don't know what fucking going to happen. Roll a fucking tape. I don't know what fucking going to happen. She's malt liquor.
Oh, subtitles are closed for this one. Oh, I would have loved to have had that.
Get a buzz on. Roll a fucking tape. I don't know what fucking going to happen. I'm on point, dog. I'm on point. That's sloppy. Yeah. That's fucking buzz.
Uh-oh. 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 That was a big risk putting that much popcorn in the mouth, wasn't it? Especially with a buzz on, dog.
And get my steps in, dog. Steps.
Mark,
every day losing LBs.
And that's it.
What?
That's it. I don't know if it happen.
Yeah, how many steps do you possibly get in from that position?
Well, from here to the microwave is about 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's getting steps in, then I'm damn sure getting steps in as well. So
maybe he's got one of those. Hey, maybe you do too. You get those. You ever seen that ad for the under chair, the little pedal thing? You can just pedal while you're sitting there.
True.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm missing out. Yeah, I don't have one of those. Maybe I need to get one of those. Heck, they have the one that has the pedals that go up and down like you're on an elliptical. And then they have the one where you ride the bike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm screwing up. You know? I could be getting steps in, dog. Yeah, I'm messing up. Thank you, Billy D. We appreciate it.
Are you done with the camo, Bum?
Yeah. Camo is
complete. And was it good to the last drop of fishing?
It was absolutely horrible. I powered through it as I always. Still haven't had a fail yet as far as not finishing them or getting sick.
212 comments since starting the Malt Liquor Report. That's up there. That's up. Oh, what did he say? I got a Hendrix shirt, $2 ticket at the Fillmore East. Can't wear it no more. Too fat. Hey, well, at least he admitted it. Too fat, you know.
Oh yeah, my Stevie Ray Vaughan shirt, which I'll never get rid of. I'll never fit into that again.
Now, do we dare show Parsival, our dear friend, that swears that
I don't have enough time to play that game?
Two chicks smoking, and I'll shave something, and then I'll change the terms again, and that whole thing. I got to appreciate the chairman. He does everything in one take. Live TV, dog. Wow, Nemo's giving him credit? Is that what's happening? Hey, Coach, you're indoors, man. And headset. Look at you. Maybe.
Yeah, how's the audio?
Fine.
Oh, the audio is better than Teen Wolf. So
how's
you're
the
doing
audio?
Yeah, you're fine. Sounds fine.
Audio is better than the video.
Yeah, much better than the video. Oh my god.
Yeah, your video's choppy.
Yeah, the video is the image that's coming through on the video. Oh my god!
Yeah, I wasn't even talking about the image. I meant the video quality of the.
Hey, you look great. Okay, so who has been keeping up with the Tour de France? Oh man, missing out.
I've got to watch yesterday's and today's stage. recap.
Yes. So stage 8 and 9?
Yeah,
right?
stage 8 and 9.
Yeah.
Well,
I tell you, man, these guys are flipping animals. I mean, animals. You see them wrecking. Half their body is they've scraped half the skin off their body, and they're still up and riding and racing. It's insane. The conditions, 90 plus miles every flipping day, mountains and crowds, and it's insane. It's pretty cool. There's literally nothing else happening right now except for baseball. So I am into a little bit of everything right now. I have to admit. I like sports. I kind of need sports. So baseball's been fantastic though, man. There's been Dodgers are kind of back on the uptick, you know. Just in time. The Angels are, on the downtick. So hopefully,
isn't the All-Star break coming up next week or something?
Right now. Yeah.
So the All-Star game's Monday night?
Something like that. Yeah, I think
it's usually Tuesday.
Yeah, you start having
home run derby Monday.
Yeah, home run derby and all that. I think the Dodgers are playing the Angels today. Shohei's still hurt pitching wise, but he's still batting. That guy's insane, bro. That guy. I am so looking forward to him being in Dodger blue next year. I feel like if I say it enough, it'll happen. You know what I'm saying? It's if I just keep saying it, it will happen. Then I can get me a big Shohei jersey, hang it on my wall, and everything will be complete. I'll be a big Shohei fan and Aaron Donald fan, and life will be complete. Rams and the Dodgers. Oh. Hey, so did you guys see any sort? What about this Wembanyama kid? Have you kept up on basketball at all? Seen anything to do with this Wembanyama? He played his first kind of any sort of competition summer league game yesterday. It was kind of he didn't really do much. The freaking kid's 19, and they just he's doing a fantastic job of just it's chaotic. The poor guy, man. In a new country, you're playing on a new team. Everything's new. Everything, he's this.
Hopefully, he's got some good people around him because it sounds like.
Oh yeah, Joe, poor bastard, millionaire.
Hey man, even Britney Spears was trying to sue him. Someone
she got slapped
by someone from his team. Yeah, from his entourage, if you will, his security team, and so they were trying to do their little thing. Yeah, so it's just everything to do with him is just on another level. You know what I'm saying? But the kid for 19 years old, think about how you would have handled all this kind of pressure at 19 years old, man. Non-stop effing pressure. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? You know what I'm saying? The guy is here 5 seconds. They're like, so what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? You know what I'm saying? It's just, oh my God.
Okay, no comment.
Yeah, you would think sooner or later you could just feel him, but he's so damn. When you see him hold that ball, it's like you remember the days when Dr. J would hold a freaking ball, how big Dr. J's hands were, and they would just they would make it look like a volleyball or something. Wembanyama holds the ball and his palms almost touch on one side and his fingertips almost touch on the other. He's just so big.
Well, that's why Shaq could never throw free throws because his hands were too big for that ball. Shaq would not. He was so awkward throwing that damn thing in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and this kid's hands are bigger. You know what I'm saying? And you should the little bit we got to see. He showed a little bit of that ball handling that he has. A little bit of that passing because of those long arms and those long hands. He showed a little bit of that passing. So he had a couple blocks that were insane, Really look, I'm kind of buying in on the hype on this kid, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what he does. It's kind of cool, and I'm glad he went to the Spurs. The Spurs are that kind of team that will, they got the right coach, they're the right team to know how to keep him down to earth and kind of bring him in slowly. You know what I'm saying? But kind of interesting. You had that one women's golf player. What was it this past weekend? Didn't she play Pebble pregnant? Isn't she like 7 months pregnant? That was insane. Pro golfer playing golf 7 months freaking pregnant. That's wow. Hats off to her, man. A lot of stuff been happening. A lot of stuff, man. Oh, I know what I could show. Let me go back let me show you. Let me go back to my history real quick. Let me find this video. We have to see some slap fighting. We'll end it with some slap fighting. Everybody likes a good slap fight. You just don't know you like a good slap fight, but you do. There was a slap fighting championship yesterday, and here it is. Oh dear God, this guy got.
Look at the finish.
I won't spoil it. But oh my God. So this guy right here apparently is a champion already. He pretty much just beats up on people. But here's this in slow motion. Here's this replay of this guy's slap in slow motion.
And gets the KO. Tonight's Monster Knockout brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the beast.
I mean, I'm not surprised that he hurt his arm on the second slap. The amount of power that it generates is crazy. And look at the lip still like vibrating and blah, blah, blah,
and then
blah,
as
blah.
he's falling, his head hits the table. Wow. Boom!
Oh, and he
I
headbutts
missed
the
the
table.
headbutt of the table.
Poor guy, just to add insult to injury. As if he's not getting knocked out.
Oh. You got to
Oh.
see this in real time. So we'll watch this in real time.
It's either the elbow or the shoulder, but he was grabbing the elbow area.
I mean, it's the only match he has tonight. Right? I reckon if he lands well, he's got a good chance of putting him to sleep. Use the same arm. That's what he's doing. Here we go. That's it. Fast asleep.
Russell
He's fast asleep.
Romero.
There's no
That's it.
counting.
Look at it. He's
He
out.
can't hear a damn thing.
You're right. I would not want to get hit by.
And the dude that won, that guy that won in the black that's got his back to us, he's a full-time electrician. So that guy can come and put you
So how do they determine who gets to inflict brain damage on the other person first? Was that a coin toss or?
I don't know how they work that part out, but they have fouls and everything. So apparently that is the second slap from that guy. The guy in the blue flinched on the first slap. So the poor dude takes this insane hit. That happened on the hit before this one that you didn't get to see because I didn't show it. Hello. But he flinched on that hit. So in that sport, it's considered a foul. So he gets a second hit. So then he has to stand there, and you saw the second hit, right? So he has to stand there and take another hit, and that's what happened. This sport is insane. I haven't seen it for a handful of weeks, and apparently just yesterday.
I've never seen it before. I don't think I'll watch it again. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That looks almost worse than boxing.
They look like they're like New Zealand.
Yeah, it's a worldwide deal.
It looks almost worse than boxing from the brain damage standpoint.
What's
at least boxing, they got the padded gloves.
Yeah.
It's an insane sport. It's incredible. What's even worse is when the women do it. and they have all the hair and the makeup done and all this sort of thing, and they get up there and just bam. And some of them, their face will swell up like the Elephant Man. Like, oh, I am not an animal. I am a human being. You remember that movie? Did you remember the movie Elephant Man? I am not an animal. I'm a human being. Like, they look insane. I mean, this one gal, she kept taking smacks to the face, and her face was just like, you're like, oh, don't let her get hit again. This is insane. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, not my bag.
Yeah, that's. Check in with those guys in 10 years, 15 years.
Yeah.
Be drawn into a sippy cup.
Slap fighting. Just do some of that searching, man. It's insane. Yeah. Pretty crazy stuff. So yeah, I even will watch some of that. Not like you said, Mark. Can't watch too much of it. It's insane. You can't even believe people legitimately do this. You know?
Yeah.
It's nuts, but they do. Did anybody watch the latest Kevin Hart concert? There was one posted on Peacock. The latest Hart concert. No, it's pretty good. Watch that as well. Murder mysteries, any sort of thing. No. The latest Mario Brothers movie. Seen that?
No. Barbie. Isn't Barbie coming out?
Barbie is due to come out. Okay. What about the latest Harrison Ford movie?
It is.
What about the latest Harrison Ford movie? That one's already out.
Jones. The one where they aged him back or whatever.
For a little bit, I heard.
Yeah, for a little
Just
bit.
for the very beginning, and then they made him a current 80-year-old man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've had a few friends that went to the movies to actually see this thing. I will not. I am shocked at the idea. Bum, would you go to the movies to see a movie? Are you a movie going type guy at the actual theater?
I have not been for years and years. I can't even tell you the last time I went to the theater to see a movie was a documentary, and then I saw Jackass 3D like 7 or 8 years ago.
Wow, in 3D?
Yeah, it was Jackass 3, and in the theaters they gave you the glasses so you could watch it in 3D. But as far as an actual scripted movie with actors, I could not tell you the last time I went to a theater.
Yeah, we went to a movie in February, and that was the first one we've been to in like 4 years or 5 years.
What did you see, Mark?
We saw A Man Called Otto. It was a Tom Hanks movie about. There was one that was filmed in Pittsburgh, Bum.
Yeah,
about the grumpy old guy, and
I think that was on Amazon or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it might be on Amazon now. Yeah, it was a good movie.
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
Yeah. But yeah, we went and saw that with three other couples. I think it was. Yeah, one couple is like they go to the movies all the time. You know, they watch movies, go to the theater, at least once a week. Like, okay.
I have not been in the last movie I went to see was that Leonardo DiCaprio movie with the bear. The bear that attacked him and did all the stuff. I forget what the name of that one was. That was when I was still in the hotel, so that had to be 2014, 2015, maybe. I just remember the bear. It was this aggressive bear, and it was a long movie. But nowadays, I'm really into home theater, stuff like that. So other cats that are YouTubers that are into home theater as well, their comments on going to the theater they're super critical now of the home theater, of the theater. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's not as good.
Yeah.
Idiots on their phones talking.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, the roommate's position was just that as well, Bum. Like, you're going to have all these distractions and everything.
screaming kids with
Mhm.
parents not telling them to shut up.
Yep. Crappy audio. Oftentimes way too loud in the wrong areas of the audio.
Oh, there you go. The Revenant. That's what it was called. The Revenant.
The Revenant. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about. Like, I don't have that great a system at all, but it's okay for me. You know what I'm saying? And I've heard from other home theater people that are a little into it, like I am, and they're like, God, it just doesn't sound as good. Once you get your system tuned into the way you like it, you get used to that sound, like any other sound system. And everything else will be kind of,
I find it even with our just powered speakers and a small little subwoofer, I think the sound is more enjoyable than in a movie theater because it's balanced and it's set up right. And the screen's big enough. We got a 65-inch screen. We sit close enough. Turn the lights out if you want. You get, in your own chair. You can go to your you can hit pause.
You sit there in your
popcorn or
pajamas,
beer or whatever. Yeah.
You're in your pajamas. You're in your own environment. You're comfortable. There's no distractions. You can really dive in. You can eat your own popcorn if you want, like you said.
Yeah. I'd be surprised in 15 years if there's any movie theaters left.
Plus, one of my things that I cannot help thinking about, it's kind of my thing. Like it's always in the back of my mind. Is if I were to go to a movie theater and it gets shot up, I feel like it's on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I think about that constantly. Like, if I'm going to volunteer to go somewhere and it gets shot up, what am I going to do? You know what I'm saying? Where am I going to run to? Like, it's always, I'm the same way as Vega here. I like a lot of bass. And so for me, it's just not going to sound as good.
Yeah.
I like to feel it. You know what I'm saying? I'm very, very fortunate where I've got my system set up to where certain things I can crank up my subs and I can feel it. And other times I can turn it down and just kind of keep it super balanced. You know what I'm saying? If it's a rom-com or something kind of more funny or something like that, or just or kind of drama, I can keep that. Or if it's an action movie, I can dial it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I can kind of really personalize it, in other words. Yeah, I've got different TVs in different rooms. And like you said, I get a lot of enjoyment out of my 65-inch. Fairly close, and it feels a lot like my 86. It actually, in the particular room where we have that set up, the 65 feels bigger than my.
You sit closer to it.
Yeah. So, for different stuff, we'll watch different stuff in different rooms, different environments. We're fortunate enough to have that. You know what I'm saying? And God, you go to a movie. I don't know. What did you spend on that movie, Mark? Do you remember?
It was like $9.75 a ticket or something like that. So $20. Yeah.
Oh, that's not too. That's
something like that.
A lot.
Yeah. Oh, $20. Basically $10 a ticket. But I thought that was still too much. So.
Oh, Nemo's asking if I'm using the ATX 50. No, you know what? These are ATH M20X. Yeah, the M20X. I've had these now for easily a couple years at this point, and they're phenomenal headphones. The cord for this thing is insanely long. I wrap it around a few different things over here to keep it, but they're professional headphones. You know what I'm saying? They're phenomenal. They did come with an adapter here, so I can use them as regular headphones if I wanted to use them for my phone or something like that. But the adapters and all that. But I recommend these highly. If these were the budget model, because I'm always looking to save a buck if I can, because these things can get really expensive if you go up here for sure. But these are Yeah, these are great headphones. I would think that the other models would sound a little better than these. These aren't as clear as I think maybe my perception of some of the other models might be for voice, but they're good enough for me. They have a real good sound. I just tune things accordingly because they're a little more mid heavy, a little more mid to low heavy than highs. I wish the highs were a little better, but that's the world of headphones. It feels like, man, headphones are tough. Like It's hard to find that particular set of headphones that kind of does everything for you. So, hey, for the money, I think I paid, I don't know, 40 some bucks for these, $50 in the headphone world. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pay hundreds of dollars for these things. That's for sure.
Yep.
Well, what is this? Did you say car? What?
Who knows?
I have no idea. All right, kids, we're out of here.
All right.
We'll see you next week. Hopefully, I will win the lottery between now and then. And
party at Joe's.
Yeah, have a whole different future. Lots of upside down pineapples.
Yeah. All right.
All right, man. We'll see you guys. Peace out.
See you next week.